Whatever the rules you apply for the variable x, the same rule is applied for the variable y here. But when you are deriving y, you are writing one extra term, that is dy by dx. What does the quotient rule says? V into derivative of u minus u into derivative of v divided by v square. We have a sine function along with the x variable as well as the y variable. So whenever you find these type of function, they are called as implicit function. Hello everyone, a warm welcome to one and all. This is your Shruti ma'am lecturing in Vidyashram, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. So here in this session, we will be studying the differentiation of implicit function. So what do you mean by implicit function? Previously, we have taken an example of all function in terms of y. For example, y is equal to sin x. Also, y is equal to x square, e power x, e power e. So, all these function is expressed in terms of only y. So, these types of functions are called as explicit function. Here, I will give you an example of x square plus y square is equal to 5. So here you can look at the function. We have x square along with y square with the constant. So whenever you find these type of function, they are called as implicit function. I'll give you one more example. Sin x plus y is equal to 0. So here we have a sine function along with the x variable as well as the y variable. So whenever you find these type of function, they are called as implicit function. Then how to derive the implicit function? Whatever the rules you apply for the variable x, the same rule is applied for the variable y here. But when you are deriving y, you are writing one extra term, that is dy by dx. For example, I will take this example. X square plus y square is equal to 5. What is the derivative of x square? 2x. As if for x, the same is for y. What is the derivative for y square? It is 2y. But whenever you are writing y, you have to write dy by dx. That is equal to constant 0. Now dy by dx, here if you 2x, that side it is minus 2x, then it comes to the denominator. So it is 2y. So the answer is minus x by y. So this is how you are going to find the derivative of an implicit function. So now let us take few problems on implicit function. Root x plus root y is equal to 3. So what is the derivative of root x? 1 by 2 root x. What is the derivative of root y? 1 by 2 root y. What is the derivative of constant? It is 0. But I said when you are deriving y, you have to write one more term, that is dy by dx. Don't miss writing dy by dx. Now we need dy by dx. Left shift to that side. So it is 1 by 2 root y dy by dx is equal to minus 1 by 2 root x. Next shift to the numerator. So dy by dx, you can cancel 2 and 2 on both sides. It is minus root y by root x, or you can write it as minus root y by x. So this is the derivative of the given implicit function. So the second question, y square is equal to 4ax. So here, what is the derivative of x square? It is 2x. So as if for x square, y square is also 2y into dy by dx. So whenever you are deriving y, write the term dy by dx. 4 is constant, a is also constant, but you have x with it. Derivative of x is 1. So 2 ones are 2, 2s are cancels. Dy by dx is equal to a2, that is 2a divided by y. So this is the derivative of the given function. Next we have if x power y is equal to e power y minus x, show that dy by dx is 2 minus log x divided by 1 minus log x whole square. So here we have x power y, here we have e power y minus x. So Instead of deriving x power y, we doesn't know what is x power y, and again we have to derive y. So for that, let me apply log on both sides. Why I am applying log on both sides? Because when you have anything in the form of a power, you can write as a product along with log. So you can derive it easily as two functions. So here if I apply log x power y is equal to log e y minus x, then I can write this as y into log x, y minus x into log e. We know the value of log e is always 1. So therefore here it is y into log x is equal to y minus x. Let me shift x here, y log x here. So x is equal to y minus y log x. Or if you take y as a common factor, it is 1 minus log x. Again, you can see here y in terms of x. So if you want y here, it is x divided by 1 minus log x. Now we have y in terms of x purely. So here you can derive the function. This is in the form of u by v. That is quotient rule. What does the quotient rule says? V into derivative of u minus u into derivative of v divided by v square. This becomes dy by dx. V is 1 minus log x into derivative of u. What is derivative of x? It is 1 minus u into derivative of v. So what is derivative of v? Derivative of 1 is 0 and derivative of log x is 1 by x whole divided by v square, which is nothing but 1 minus log x whole square. So here it is 1 minus log x, minus into minus becomes plus, x into 1 by x which get cancels, 1 minus log x whole square. Here you have 1 which is 2 minus log x divided by 1 minus log x whole square. So this is what the given result. Hence we have proved it. So next question. E power x plus e power y is equal to e power x plus y. Show that dy by dx is minus e to the power y minus x. Now let us apply the derivative. What is the derivative of e power x? It is e power x only. What is the derivative of e power y? It is e power y into dy by dx. Again, it is e power x plus y into derivative of x plus y we have to take. We have two functions. One is 1 and derivative of y is also 1 with respect to dy by dx. Now here it is e power x plus e power y into dy by dx. So here you can write this as e power x plus y plus e power x plus y into dy by dx. Now shift this here. It is dy by dx as a common factor. You will get e power y minus e power x plus y. And here it is e power x plus y minus e power x. So here you can write this as dy by dx e power y minus e power x minus e power y, and here e power x plus e power y minus e power x. So you can cancel e power y, e power x here. So dy by dx is equal to e power y divided by e power x and minus. So dy by dx is equal to minus e power y minus x. So you can shift the power x to the numerator. It becomes minus x for the exponential. Next we have, if sin y is equal to x into sin a plus y, prove that dy by dx is sin square a plus y divided by sin a. So here I have sin y, sin a plus y. Let me take only the x value. So if I need x, it is sin y by sin a plus y. So let me apply the derivative directly now. Derivative of x is 1. Apply the quotient rule. It is in the form of u by v. V du by dx minus u dv by dx divided by v square. So here we have v, that is sin a plus y, and du by dx, that is derivative of sin y is cos y. Along with cos y we have writing dy by dx minus sin y, and derivative of sin a plus y is cos a plus y. Along with the a plus y we have dy by dx whole divided by sin square a plus y. Now here if you take dy by dx as a common factor, the numerator is in the form of sin a cos b minus cos a sin b, which is sin of a minus b. So it is sin of a minus b whole divided by sin square a plus y. Now here plus y minus y get cancelled. We need dy by dx. So if I need dy by dx, I need to shift the denominator to the numerator. So it becomes a sin square a plus y divided by shift sin a to the denominator. It is sin a. Hence we have proved the result. Next one. If e power x plus y is equal to xy, show that dy by dx is equal to y into 1 minus x divided by x into y minus 1. So here, let me apply log on both sides. So if I apply log on both sides, it is log of e power x plus y is equal to log xy. So log e power x plus y can be written as x plus y into log e, whose value is 1, and this can be written separately as log x plus log y. Now derive the function. Log e value will be equal to 1. So no need to write it. X plus y we have. So derivative of x is 1. Derivative of y is dy by dx. Derivative of log x is 1 by x. And derivative of log y is 1 by y into dy by dx. Now shift the factors dy by dx. So if you want dy by dx, when you take the common factor, it is 1 minus 1 by y, and there shift this here and shift 1 there. It is 1 by x minus 1. So dy by dx will be equal to y minus 1 by y here, and here 1 minus x by x here. So cross multiplying dy by dx can be written as y into 1 minus x divided by x into y minus 1. So whenever you can apply the logarithmic function, you can apply it and deduce it. Next we have log xy is equal to x square plus y square. So already log is given. What is the derivative of log x? 1 by xy. But xy is also function. Let us derive it. So if you derive it, first function into derive second, that is dy by dx, plus second function into derive first, whose value is 1. So we can leave here. So x square is 2x, y square is 2y, dy by dx. So now let me apply here. When you multiply 1 by xy here inside, it will become 1 by y dy by dx plus 1 by x is equal to 2x plus 2y into dy by dx. So shift dy by dx here, 1 by x there. So if you want dy by dx, it is 1 by y minus 2y, and here it is 2x minus 1 by x. So on multiplying, you will get dy by dx is 1 minus 2y square divided by y is equal to 2x square minus 1 by x. So dy by dx is equal to y into 2x square minus 1 divided by x into 1 minus 2y square. So this is the derivative of the given function. So we'll meet you in the next session. Until then, keep watching, keep learning and keep exploring. Thank you.